welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Cardinals. All that and more coming up next.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Heward, and we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's got to gain a 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Justin Reed with the tackle. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 3rd and just 2 to go. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Back-to-back carries here. He finds space into the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Murray here on 1st down. Finds him on the slant. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That's the end of one here in Super Bowl 59. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to New Orleans right after this. Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They start with 2nd and 6. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st and 10, Murray. Able to hit Ryman, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Murray. McBride hauls it in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's got him, that's McBride. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense working quickly. Now Murray. That's complete to Wilson. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So since On first down, they'll run. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Hand off to the back. Brushes him off with ease. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Give now to the running back. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot. They'll run here on first down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Plowing up the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He cuts it to the right sideline. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown! The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now a give running right. And the defense follows him all the way and shoves him out of bounds. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the well again. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They pitch it out to him here. He spins away. He's got some running room. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. The more...
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That pass is complete to McBride. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Right up the gut. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. And the Arizona Cardinals have outlasted the rest of the league. Arizona is your Super Bowl champion. The NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell awarding a hard-earned Lombardi Trophy to the Arizona Cardinals, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.